it is a creative form of activity. So in writing is also a skill, and like as another skills, writing skill also needs to be developed, because language can be learned but skill can be acquired, and it can be acquired only by the means of the practice. So it is my advice to all of you that you should write something. At least you may write a paragraph in the form of the diary, or after some times you will see the changes, or you will see that your vocabulary and the words which you are using now have the force or the impact on the reader. So now, whenever we are going to write something, then it should have some purpose. If there is no purpose, then there is no meaning of the writing. So in business activity, either we have to write the letter, or either we have to write for inquiry, or to complain, or for the order letter, means purchase order, or we have to write for the suggestion, or we have to give the instructions to the staff in writing. And there are so many activities are involved wherein writing is must. So before going to write, we should keep in our mind some points, and which are, first of all, see what is the purpose of our writing, and accordingly we should select the words, and accordingly we should select the other our tone or our language. Tone means here which your words sound in your writing. And further, like as whenever a speaker speaks, and a speaker should know about his audience, similarly a writer should know about the persons who are going to read his or her writings. So in this, a writer should save himself to not comment particularly on the religion, on a particular religion, or there should not be fanatism in the writing, and there should not be you can say that sarcastic comment either on the caste, creed, or the gender. Otherwise this may attract the legal action. So in order to save these types of the problems, a writer should keep in the mind that such type of flavor of writing has negative consequences. So never be biased towards a particular religion or the race or something else. You are going to write for your business activity, so always focus your attention on your target or on your aim. What is your aim? Focus your attention only on that. For example, if you are writing a sales letter or in which the persuasion is the most important thing, so here you should not give your personal views on a particular situation or the particular you can say that events. No, you should keep in your mind that you are doing a business, and in business you are not intended and you are not supposed to make the persons either be in your favor or disfavor. No, be focused on your purpose, number one, and keep in your mind your audience. Audience means here I mean to say that the persons who are going to listen. For example, if you are listening to a person who is aged old, then your language should have the words full of courtesy, and the tone of your language should be according to the taste of the old generation. For example, the new generation, if you are writing for the new generation or for a person who belongs to the new generation, their there is certainly difference in the taste of both these persons, because the now the generation, the current generation, do not bother about the slangs and do not bother about some informal ways. But the old generation, which is very much focused on the formal way of writing. So always keep in your mind this point. If you are writing something to the elder person, then there should be courtesy in your language as well as etiquette. You should give the due honor and the due respect in your words to the person, and you must fulfill the you must be formal in a way, you can say that. Similarly, if you are going to write the opposite sex, or I must say that the writing should not be based on the gender. Sometimes some persons may use some loose talk. No, there should not be such type of vulgar things, or there is no place in business activity to write in such a way. So focus your attention on the words which are being used by you, because you are only the person who is responsible. Because you are writing, then you are the responsible person. So you should avoid such type of things that may attract the legal action against you. Further, you can say that the tone of the language plus the style or the format of your letter, whether you are going to write a letter, or whether you are going to write a memo, or whether you are going to instruct your staff, or whether you are going to write the minutes of a meeting. So all these things have the separate or the different formats. For instance, if you are going to write the minutes, at that time there is a certain way to be adopted. If you are furnishing the memorandum to a person in the form of the warning letter, at that time the tone should be different and the format should also be different. Therefore, it is advised to you that you must be acquainted with all these types of the formats: the inquiry letter, sales letter, or the complaint letter, and the memorandums and the circulars, notices. So these are the simple things. Only these have some difference in their format, and one should be master of these type of the things. If you are in the business activity, then you have to do these things, or you must be acquainted with these things. Further, your structure must be based on a logic, in a logical sequence. There should not be irrelevant facts. There should not be verbosity. Too much verbosity mars the very essence of the writing. Some persons are there. For instance, you can see that in examination, some students repeating the same thing, repeating the same thing, and they write so many pages. But if we go through those pages, then we will find that they have written a very little material, but they are using the different words to explain the same thing. So this verbosity, or some words which are you can say that sometimes a person think that if I will use a high-fi vocabulary, then the other person will be impressed. No, you are in the business, and the interaction is the main thing, and the communication is good only when there is the both persons interact together. If I am speaking something to you and if you are unable to understand it, then there is no use of this lecture. So now from here we should also take care that the standard of the other person whom we are going to write, what is the income level of the person, or in other words, from which strata he or she belongs. For example, if a person belongs to the lower strata of the society, then you cannot expect that he will have the capacity to understand a very hi-fi language. No. So you should write in a normal language, or in a language that should be understood by the person. So further, clarity. There should be clarity in your writing. Clarity can be achieved through avoiding of the ambiguous words. Whenever we use the ambiguous words, then it invites the misunderstanding. When a word has multi-meaning, then it is known as the ambiguity. So such type of the things there is no use to write, because you are not going to write the poetry. In poetry there are you can use such type of words, because in poetry the different meanings may be there, and that is the greatness of the poetry. But you are in the business activity, and you are going to later at that time, if you will create such type of ambiguous you can value, at that time there is no benefit of all. So these were some points that should be kept in the mind while writing something. In next recording we will discuss the another aspect of the writing skill. Hope that this video will be beneficial for you. Have a good day. Thank you.